whispering in my head. It's saying I'll be dead. Make me look deep inside. Try to find what I got to hide. Don't know what I will find. I'm sure it'll blow my mind. Wish I could make it stop. Feel like I'm gonna pop. Thoughts running through my head. Can't remember what she said. Thoughts running through my mind. A little more and I'll go blind. Thoughts running through my head. Can't remember what she said. Thoughts running through my brain. A little more and I'll be insane. Just try to make it stop. Wish I could call the cops. Nobody can help me. Yeah, I gotta set myself free. So hard day by day. Yeah, I feel my mind is free. Can I really survive and push my thoughts aside? Thoughts running through my head. Can't remember what she said. Thoughts running through my mind. A little more and I'll go blind. Thoughts running through my head. Can't remember what she said. Thoughts running through my brain. A little more and I'll be insane. No. I'm insane. There's a whispering in my head. It's saying I'll be dead. Make me look deep inside. See what I've got to hide. So on day by day. Feel my mind is free. Can I really survive? Where push my thoughts aside?
Hey guys, this is King Howie from Empire of Design. And you're watching Soundphoria.
Hey, what's up? This is Brian, the drummer from Sectus.
And this is Ryan Away. I played in the bass in Sectus as well. And we're going to be hanging out with Soundphoria tonight and telling you some about the shows that are coming up for this weekend. So stay tuned.
Thursday, February 9th, going down over at Club Red, LORDI comes to town. Featuring locals, Two in the Chest, Leshin, and Goth Brooks. Hit up my pals in Two in the Chest. You need those tickets right away. That's 6 p.m. all ages. They've got you covered.
Thursday, February 9th at 51 West, we have Mara, These Streaks, Blank Look, Try Hard, No Year, Pedestal of Infamy, doors open at 7, $10. Get out and never loud.
This Friday, February 10th, over at Rock Bar in Scottsdale, it's another lost year. Never Say Die, Low Water, Behind the Fallen, While She Waits, and 3 Seconds More. Doors at 6, $10 pre-sale. Saturday, February 11th, over at the Tempe Tavern. It's a free show. This is with Atoll, Dead Swarm, I Pariah, Myconith, and Pedestal of Infamy. Go check that out. It's at Tempe Tavern, 21 plus, doors at 7. Saturday, February 11th, going down at Pub Rock Live. You have Emerald Isle, A Step Ahead, Paranova, Phoenix Down, and Black Throne. That's happening over at Pub Rock Live, 7 p.m. Go check it out.
Hey, this is David, bass player from Sectus.
This is Brian, drummer from Sectus.
Ken Howie, lead guitarist from Empire of Desire. Come on down and see us on the Titans Collide show at Joe's Garage, February 11th. The show starts at 7 p.m. It's only $5. There's going to be some kick-ass bands. Empire of Desire is going to be there. Our buddy Sectus.
Also Dutch Rosenberg Theater, Throw the Switch, Tricus, and of course us Sectus. And the whole show is starting at 7 p.m. just for $5.
Come on down. Want to see it when Titans Collide. Looking to get out on Sunday, February 12th? Go to Joe's Grotto with good buddies Vets, Latency, Constantina. It's a benefit for Crystal and her son Matt. It's going to be a great event. 7 p.m.
So this upcoming Monday, February the 13th at Joe's Grotto, we have Water Parks, Too Close to Touch, Creeper, Chapel, After the Calm. It's all ages at 7 p.m.
As always, thank you for checking out the video. There's a ton of shows going on this week. Go check it out. Go support your local music scene. Also, join up on the website at soundforia.com. Join the Facebook group. Get us your flyers. We're all about supporting local music. Don't forget, we are now on YouTube at www.youtube.com/soundforia. Go check it out, like, and subscribe.
This is Christian from the Camel Guys. This is Kevin Garner. This is Welcome to the Ditch. I'm down no train.
This is Tracy with Expansion Theory.
Hi, my name is Scott Roll. I'm from the Analysis Show.
What's up, guys? My name is Nolan Castles from Warhead.
I'm Rich from Pelvic Meatloaf.
Hi, this is Velvet from Tuna Chest.
Let these guys stop eating worms. This is Billy Root from Absolute Adversary.
Ken Howie, the guitarist for Empire Desire.
This is Jeff from Ashes of the Dead.
Mark Ball, throat for Absolute Adversary.
Zach Webb, Absolute Adversary.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jack from Singularity.
This is Nathan from Singularity.
This is Brendan from American Standards.
This is Steven from American Standards.
This is Black Kurt.
Hey, I'm Diego from Paradiso Falls, and you're listening to the
Dust Bowl Metal Show! Hey, all you Dust Bowl Metal meatbags. Welcome to another edition of the Dust Bowl Metal Show, hosted by the Reverend Black Jack McBride, guitar player, singer for the world's only rustic outlaw southern hard rock and roll / metal band. Boy, I have some freaking packed show today, I'll tell you. We're going to talk about the CPS business. We're going to talk about
the LORDI show last night in Mesa, Arizona at Club Red. And we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. So, the number to call in when I tell you to, not right now, but when I tell you to, 602-910-5937, and we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. If you got some comments on what I talk about, you can call in on that too. Or you can just chime in on the chat right there on the Spreaker page. And I'll answer you there. So, without further ado, we're going to get this party started right away with the top 10. And there you have it, and there it is. Sammy did it last week, but I'm going to do it this week. So, your number 10 for February is Scattered Guts, and this tune is called Spoils of War. You're listening to the Dust Bowl Metal Show. Oh, yeah, baby. Ha, 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 ha.
Victory! Rise of flame! raises walls of war. Is there really a path for? Raise the flag of victory. Enemies are all history. Only the dead have seen the end. No time for tears, my falling brain. Never fear for death is here. Come and take your way from here. Raise the flag of victory. Enemies are all history. Raise the flag. Enemies are history. No time for tears, my friend.
Hey, you meatbags! You're listening to the Full Metal Show, hosted by my daddy, the Reverend Blackjack McBride, guitar playing singer for the world's only rustic metal band, Two in the Chest.
Thank you there, little lady. Next up is your number 9 on the Dust Bowl Metal Show Top 10 for February. Kicking it out, man. These guys are awesome. I like to see them again soon. I don't know what's going on, if they have any more shows or not. I'm going to have to go check it out. But it's Throw the Switch, your number 9 on the Dust Bowl Metal Show Top 10 for February.
Self-control, one paranoid, little bug in my skin. Still can't sleep, but still can't eat. Drugs still on chase, in the pain. Fuck! Call me down. Call me down. Call me down. Call me down, call me down. Walking ship, one feeling ill. One grab a chain, windows down. Broken glass, one shot on base. Don't still have you in my face. Shut! Call me down, call me down, call me down, call me down. Walking ship, one feeling ill. Don't grab a chain, windows down. Broken glass, one shot of base. Don't shit up you in my face. Fuck! Call me down.
All right, that was your number 9 on the Dust Bowl Metal Show Top 10. Stop. Your number 8 on the Dust Bowl Metal Show Top 10 is Throttlehead. Now you can perform. All right.
Never had a whole world who wax when you shoot. Always on the rebound, just because it's true. today. Oh no, I can't take you anymore. No, no. You're so fucking crazy. I don't even care. Tell me something about you. Is it truth or dare? Oh no, I can't take you anymore. Oh no.
All right, that was Throttlehead, your number 8. Your number 7 is the almighty Sick Monic. Oh, I'm sorry, I just had to do that. Almighty Sick Monic with their tune called Feed My Psychosis. Your number 7, oh yeah. number 7 on the Dust Bowl Metal Show Top 10, Sick Monic with Feed My Psychosis. Just make sure you stick around, because after the top 10, we're going to be talking about the killer metal show last night at Club Red in Mesa, Arizona, with the awesome LORDI and Two in the Chest, the local headliners, and Goth Brooks was on there, and Lishi, I think it is. I'm not sure. But what a killer show it was last night. Absolutely amazing. Man, I cannot wait to start talking about it. So, anyway, moving right along with your number 6 on the Dust Bowl Metal Show Top 10. Before I brace for impact with their tune Sentenced. Oh yeah, baby.
With
right, that was your number 6, I think. See, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, that's it. Your number 6 on the Dust Bowl Metal Show. Top 10 for February. Your number 5 has been in the top 10 darn near since the beginning. I think we're working on 9 weeks now, or 9 months, I think. Maybe even 10, I don't know. But anyway, it's Sick Black Automatic with their tune Bleeding Out on the Dust Bowl Metal Show Top 10 for February. Stick around. Talk to you in a bit. Later.
I am in pain, borderline insane, and I am screaming out, trapped in a cage, consumed by the rage, and I am bleeding out, in together gone forever, darkness feeding my soul, bleeding out into the drain, till all that remains, like this empty shell, wrapped up in chains and razor blades, hanging overhead, in together gone forever, darkness feeding my soul, bleeding out. Darkness, my soul indwells, consumed by lust, hate, greed, sharpness, my pain it swells, not healed by love, faith, need. In together, gone forever. Darkness feeding, and my soul is bleeding. I am in pain, borderline insane, and I am screaming out, trapped in a cage, consumed by the rage, and I am bleeding out, in together gone forever, darkness feeding my soul, bleeding out. My soul bleeding. My soul is bleeding out.
All right, you meatbags, that was your number 5 on the Dust Bowl Metal Show Top 10 for February. Before we move on to number 4, I do want to mention something. The Awareness Tour 2017 has a GoFundMe going, and we also have buckets and stuff going around collecting money for the 50,000 pounds for the homeless veteran community and autism funding. So, you guys need to understand there's a difference between the two. The GoFundMe is so we can have the finances to fund this tour. And the buckets are to raise the pounds of dimes and quarters for the homeless veteran community and autism funding. So, in saying that, a lot of you have noticed on my main page, I've been doing a countdown. We are currently, I believe, at number 20. Okay, we're counting down from 31 to 0. If we don't receive some donations from the awesome Arizona metal bands and hard rock and roll bands to that GoFundMe, we are going to open up the Dust Bowl Metal Show worldwide and do a top 10 unsigned bands worldwide. So, if you want to keep the top 10 local, get with your bandmates and each one of you kick in a $5 bill. I play your music each and every week, and I think that kicking in a $5 bill is not going to put you in the poorhouse for a good cause, okay? So go to GoFundMe.com/The Awareness Tour 2017 and donate. I got some good news about the LORDI show last night and Club Red that I'll give to you right after the top 10 is over. So without further ado, we're going to move on with your number 4 on the top 10 for February on the Dust Bowl Metal Show. That is Empire of Desire with their brand new tune off their brand new CD that you can get from the DustBowlMetalShow.com website by going to the tab that's about halfway down and clicking on new music. Or no, it's on the top right. It's a CD. It says Dust Bowl Metal Show new releases. Click on that. It'll take you to the new releases page. You click on their record, and it'll take you right to their download site, and you can support Empire of Desire that way. There's a couple other bands, too. Also, if you are in a local Arizona metal band and you want your new release up for sale on the Dust Bowl Metal Show website, hey, send me the album cover artwork and a link to where you want it to go, and we will hook you up. So here's your number 4 in the Dust Bowl Metal Show Top 10 for February. Empire of Desire, Walk Into the Fire. Oh yeah, baby. Ha ha ha.
I walk around lost and sad, Blackjack McBride. You're listening to the Dust Bowl Metal Show. Take my advice, run for your life, don't look behind you. When are these days are more blazing out of mind.
All right, you meatbags, we're up to the number 3. This band, Two in the Chest, was the local headliner for LORDI last night, and talk about an amazing show. We will be talking about that after the top 10, so stick around. This is the title track off the brand new record called Iron Smokin' Spit from Two in the Chest.
Do yaate igi be so kai benajin ayo o ne do nihe da ele di sin naha de kat.
that was Two in the Chest, your number 3 on the Dust Bowl Metal Show Top 10 for February, your number 2. Coming in with their brand new track, with their brand new singer, Twisted Theorem, with their tune Lost Cause. Oh yeah, baby. That was your number 2 for February's Top 10 on the Dust Bowl Metal Show. Now for your number 1. Let's give it up for Iron Kill, your number 1. They were number 1 the month before last, too, so wow. That is awesome. That is getting your fans involved. That's what it's all about. That's what your fans want. They want to get involved. So get them involved by showing them where the voting is and get them to vote for you so you can become the number 1. So Iron Kill, your number 1 on the Dust Bowl Metal Show Top 10 for February. Oh yeah, baby.
Death from above.
and the rest of your band. You know you can't practice there, but what are you gonna do? Well, you can always head over to the Band Oasis. Yeah, baby, the Band Oasis has fully equipped jam rooms, and they are big. You can fit 5, even 6 members, as well as some awesome bands in that room. They are equipped with DW drums. All you gotta do is bring your cymbals. They have 8, 10 Ampeg cabinets and Ampeg heads. Oh, you need your bass guitar, baby. They also have several Marshall stacks as well. If you need a killer place to practice, you can't beat the deals at Band Oasis. Well, you can't beat them with a drumstick, baby. They have hourly rooms and monthly rooms. Small hourly rooms start as low as $18 an hour and go up to $26 an hour. But hold that Gibson, baby. If you mention you heard about the Band Oasis from the Dust Bowl Metal Show, you get $5 off per hour. What? That's right, you metal meat bags. You get $5 an hour off the hourly rated rooms. Oh, but check this out. The monthly rooms are normally $400 a month. And if you say you heard it from the Dust Bowl Metal Show, you get $50 off a month. How about that? How about that for a freaking bargain? Hey, head on over to the Band Oasis at Alma School and University Drive in Mesa. They are at 1322 West University Drive in Mesa, Arizona. Their phone number is 480-966-8742. That is 480-966-8742. Head on over to the Band Oasis and refine that music, all you metal meat bags. Music never sounded so good at the Band Oasis.
At Big Daddy Vape, we are kicking ass and taking names. In fact, since January, about 2,000 names. That's how many people have joined our free rewards program and kicked the habit of smoking in flavor of vaping. Oh, did I say flavor of vaping? Well, you can bet your sweet tooth I did. With over 60 flavors to choose from, quitting smoking has never smelled so good or tasted so sweet. Click the hippo for more info. Big Daddy Vape is kicking ass and taking names, baby. 9 years ago, Lisa fired up Ego Picks, and she is quickly becoming one of the top pick designers out there. Ego Picks, when it comes to customer service, it's job one in their book. When you order picks from Ego Picks, they work with you one-on-one to make sure you get exactly what you want. I can speak from experience on this. They do not and will not use pick design generators and no automatic checkouts. Everything they do is a one-on-one. By doing it this way, it becomes more of a personal experience. And let me tell you, Two in the Chest has ordered picks from a couple different companies, and the buck stops at Ego Picks. They kept working until I was 100% satisfied with my custom design. And to me, that is about as professional as it gets. And the price, wow, you can't beat it. When I ordered mine, there was no setup charge. And that, in most cases, is a deal breaker. Hey, we're musicians. We're not rich. Soon they'll be customizing drumsticks too. So all you drummers out there, get ready for that. The fans love them guitar picks and drumsticks. Ego Picks, when the best is all you'll accept. Ego Picks, it's personal.
Hey, what's up, all? This is Christian from the Cool Guys. This is Kevin Garner. This is Welcome to the of Down Go Train.
This is Tracy with Expansion Theory.
Hi, my name is Scott Roll. I'm from the Alice Cooper Show. What's up, guys? My name is Nolan Castles from Warhead.
I'm Rick from Pelvic Meatloaf.
Hi, this is Velvet from Tuna Chest.
Let these guys stop eating worms. This is Billy Rude from Absolute Adversary.
Ken Howie, the guitarist for Empire Design.
This is Jeff from Ashes of the Dead.
Bobby Ball, Throat for Absolute Adversary.
Zach Webb, Absolute Adversary.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jack from Singularity.
This is Nathan from Singularity.
This is Brandon from American Standards.
This is Steven from American Standards.
This is Black Kurt.
Hey, I'm Diego from Paradiso Falls, and you're listening to
Dust Bowl Metal Show!
Oh yeah, baby. And that soundtrack behind all that, that is Sounds Like Murder, one of my favorite Arizona metal bands. Okay, so next up, we're going to give you the concert announcements for the Valley for the next week. And that's brought to you by the almighty Soundphoria. Oh, yeah, baby. Check it out.
Hey, guys, this is King Howie from Empire of Desire. And you're watching Soundphoria.
Hey, what's up? This is Brian, the drummer from Sectus.
And this is Ryan Away. I played in the bass in Sectus as well. And we're going to be hanging out with Soundphoria tonight and telling you some about the shows that are coming up for this weekend. So stay tuned.
Thursday, February 9th, going down over at Club Red, LORDI comes to town. Featuring locals, Two in the Chest, Leshin, and Got Brooks. Hit up my pals in Two in the Chest. You need those tickets right away. That's 6 p.m. all ages. They've got you covered.
Thursday, February 9th at 51 West, we have Mara, These Streaks, Blank Look, Try Hard, No Year, Pedestal of Infamy, doors open at 7, $10. Get out and never out.
This Friday, February 10th, over at Rock Bar in Scottsdale. It's another lost year. Never Say Die, Low Water. Behind the Fallen, While She Waits and 3 Seconds More. Doors at 6, $10 pre-sale. Saturday, February 11th, over at the Tempe Tavern. It's a free show. This is with Atoll, Dead Swarm, I Pariah, Myconith, and Pedestal of Infamy. Go check that out. It's at Tempe Tavern, 21 plus, doors at 7. Saturday, February 11th, going down at Pub Rock Live. You have Emerald Isle, A Step Ahead, Paranova, Phoenix Down, and Black Throne. That's happening over at Pub Rock Live, 7 p.m. Go check it out.
Hey, this is David, bass player from Sectus.
This is Brian, drummer from Sectus.
Ken Howie, lead guitarist from Empire of Desire. Come on down and see us on when the Titans Collide show at Joe's Garage, February 11th. The show starts at 7 p.m. It's only $5. There's going to be some kick-ass bands. Empire of Desire is going to be there. Our buddy Sectus.
Also Dutch Rosenberg Theater, Throw the Switch, Tricus, and of course Sectus. And the whole show is starting at 7 p.m. just for $5.
Come on down. Want to see it when Titans Collide. Looking to get out on Sunday, February 12th? Go to Joe's Grotto with good buddies Vets, Latency, Constantina to benefit for Crystal and her son Matt. It's going to be a great event. 7 p.m.
So this upcoming Monday, February the 13th at Joe's Grotto, we have Water Parks, Too Close to Touch, Creeper, Chapel, After the Calm. It's all ages at 7 p.m.
As always, thank you for checking out the video. There's a ton of shows going on this week. Go check it out. Go support your local music scene. Also, join up on the website at soundphoria.com. Join the Facebook group. Get us your flyers. We're all about supporting local music. Don't forget, we are now on YouTube at www.youtube.com/soundphoria. Go check it out, like, and subscribe.
All right, well, that's your shows for this coming week, meatbags. How about that? Soundphoria rocks it, man. Get over there, like their page, subscribe on their new YouTube channel. They support the local scene just like the Dust Bowl Metal Show. And that's why we work together. Besides, I really love Gavin. He's an incredible guy, big heart. And he's in a killer band, too, Absolute Threshold. Check them out when you get a chance. So next up, I kind of want to talk about the show last night, the LORDI show. Now, going into this, a lot of you guys know that Two in the Chest don't get on these big type shows because we don't like selling tickets. We freaking hate it. But from the grapevine, I heard that Mr. LORDI himself actually wanted us on the show. I was standing out back. Now, I'm only repeating what I heard. Okay, now I was standing out back right before LORDI was getting ready to get on stage and right after Two in the Chest set. I was standing out back, and as he was walking up the ramp, and let me tell you, this guy stands about 7.5 feet tall with all that gear and stuff he's got on. and just godlike, and I've been wanting to perform a show with this band for over 5 years, and to actually do it last night, it was amazing. I had the heebie-jeebies. I had my gut, man. I was like so nervous, and I'm like, I felt like it was the first show I ever played, and I don't feel like that, But last night, I was like, wow, where's this nervousness crap coming from? You know what I mean? And anyway, he was walking towards me up the ramp, and I was down at the bottom in the road, in the parking lot, looking at him coming right towards me. And of course, I had the mask on and everything. And he pointed right at me. He goes, I ask you to be on this show. That's what he said. Okay, now I'm just repeating what he said. Okay, and when I heard that, I swear to God, I had a tear in my eye. I'm like, really? That is cool. That what this little pissant, two in the chest band is. That is awesome. It made me feel great. I'm like, wow, I can't believe that. That was amazing. And as the show went on, they put on an incredible show. Absolutely incredible show. Played songs from a lot of their records. I think they played for about an hour. And for them guys to wear all that stuff for an hour, we sweat like crazy in what we wear. But they are covered in latex, and those guys got some serious cojones. And just like Lordi said, he says, I'm sweating so bad over here, my balls turned into liquid and they're running across the stage. But it was kind of funny. It had to be there. But as the show went on, my daughter, of course, some of you know, she's actually in Two in the Chest. She does a few things with us, and our little tambourine girl, and then she opens up a couple of songs, saying a few things and stuff, and it's really cool. And she was down in front of the wife and I. The wife is the drummer in Two in the Chest. And we were off to the left. Let's see, it would be stage right. So it would be our left, their right. And we're looking up. We're on the side where Ox is. Ox is the bass player, okay? And Mana's the drummer. And anyway, if you guys know Lordi, you know their names. So anyway, we're sitting stage right and looking up at Ox. And Ox is just an incredible bass player. He's just really cool. He's just, anyway, he's looking down at my daughter, waving at her like every other song and stuff like that, and pointing at her, and Sammy's just freaking out. She's jumping up and down and clapping and screaming and just going crazy. And about halfway through the set, he walks all the way to the end of the stage, reaches over, and throws Sammy the custom Lordi Ox pick. And Sammy about blew up in tears of happiness. And she was just crazy. And the show kept going, and she did not move a muscle. She was right there the whole time. Lordi came over and pointed at her and waved at her and everything. And like somebody said on Facebook, she is a heart stealer. And that is no doubt. Sammy's the Dust Bowl Metal Show princess. And the little 8-year-old metalhead is what she is. And so anyway, the show's going on, and it gets to the end, and I'm already outside because I want to, get some pictures and talk to Mr. Lordi and stuff like that. And so I'm already outside, and there's one song left. And when they came off stage, the set was over, I was standing over in front of Ox and Mr. Lordi, and they were worn the frick out. You could see they were just beat. That show took a lot out of them. It was hot in there. And so I'm just standing there, waiting for him to catch his breath, Mr. Lordi. And so I can talk to him. And I hear this screaming, Ox! Ox! And it's my daughter. She's running across the back parking lot and literally ran right into the arms of Ox, the bass player. And Ox gave her a big freaking hug, and he talked to her for about, 10 minutes. And it was so freaking cool. You know, first of all, playing with a band that I wanted to warm up for over 5 years, and then my daughter absolutely falling in love with them. And her and Ox are like best buddies now, you know? And it was the coolest show that I've ever been a part of. And I wish a lot more of you would have come out to it. It was so heartwarming to see the caring love that this band gave to the fans. And like I said, wearing that type of gear for an hour and maybe a half hour before the show, an hour of the show, and then over an hour after that, taking pictures with the VIP people that bought the VIP tickets, and taking pictures and signing vinyl and stuff like that. Now that is hard work, and those guys really put in the work, and that's why I admire them as much as I do, because I know how it is to wear all that type of stuff and to put on an incredible visual show with some killer music as well. And if you've never seen a LORDI show, you really need to do it. And I don't know when they're going to come back, because I was talking to them, and they said that coming to the States is really expensive from Finland. You know, he says this tour costs lots of money, is what he was saying. And anyway, it was just an amazing show. And if you guys are in a city that they are going to be performing at, you really need to go see the show. These guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Put on a great show. And man, I'd love to open up for them again. Really would. Wow. Crazy awesome. So anyway, that was my little story for the LORDI show last night. And I just, doggone it, I wish more of you could have made it out. It was such an incredible event. And I also want to add that Club Red stepped up and said that they would give 10% towards the tour from the bar. And not a lot of people showed up. There was maybe a couple hundred people. That's about it. And it's a shame, that more didn't show up. But we ended up getting, 4.5 pounds. And just so you know, a pound is $20. A pound of quarters is $20. And a pound of dimes is $20. And the bar donated 4.5 pounds. And over at Band Oasis, just down the strip mall way there, James and Band Oasis donated 1.5 pounds. Ended up being like $30 and change. And so it was 1.5 pounds there. It was 1.5 pounds from Club Red. So we ended up getting, obviously 6 pounds. So we ended up getting 6 pounds at the show last night. So thank you, Club Red. Thank you so much. It means a world to us that you guys are standing behind this tour. Thank you, Band Oasis, for standing behind this tour. You guys know our hearts. You know what we're trying to achieve. And you stepped up. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I also want to thank everybody that has donated thus far. You guys are amazing, but we need more, guys. Come on. Step up. Go to GoFundMe.com/The Awareness Tour 2017 and donate. Help us get out there and do what we need to do. We're doing the work. You just got to donate a little cash. Anyway, we're going to move right along. I do want to talk about something else tonight, about the corrupt system called CPS. And there's obvious reasons for that, and I'll be talking about that a little bit later. But right now I'm going to try to find a song from a band. The bass player came up and talked to me at the LORDI show last night. And let me see if I can find it really quick. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. I had to go pick up my son tonight. And so that sets me back about 45 minutes of setting up a show. But I think it's... I can't remember the name of it. Oh, man, I feel so bad. It's... is it Deadlight Shines? I think it's Deadlight Shines. I'm pretty sure it was them there last night. So I promised that I would play one of their songs tonight, and that's what I'm going to do. I try to keep promises I make. So let's play one of their tracks. I don't know which one it is, but they're all good. So let's do Reach for the Sky by Deadlight Shines. All right, and my daughter absolutely loves them too. Is a young lady that sings. Her hair was like all blue the last time we played with them at the Nile Theater a couple years back, and my daughter fell in love with the singer of that band. She just absolutely loved her. And like I said, my little daughter, she is a heart stealer. That is for sure. We're going to pick up the pace a little bit, and I just talked to the singer of, I believe it's Dehumanizer, He actually fixed my windshield. He works over there at All State Glass or whatever it is. I can't remember the name of the glass company. Anyways, I was talking to him, and I guess it looks like they're going to be putting their stuff back together and starting to rock the stage again. So, in celebration of that, I'm going to play one of their tunes, Dehumanizer, Dark Waters. guys could see me right now, that was Dehumanizer, Dark Waters. If you guys could see me right now, I am like just rummaging through my office trying to find my LORDI CDs because I want to play a LORDI tune tonight. So I'll stick around for that. As soon as I find them, I got boxes of CDs I'm just rummaging through real quick. Anyway, next up we're going to play a track from Singularity's last record. They still haven't given me the new one. I'm waiting, guys. So this is Singularity with Utopian Flesh. was Singularity, Utopian Flesh. Next up is a band out of Tucson, Arizona. How about that, huh? That's right. You're from Arizona, I play this stuff. It's a band called Sorrow's Ruin. Got a chance to check them out at Joe's Grotto a few months back. Really cool band. Great stage show. So you're going to check them out right now. And we got a lot to talk about. So I'm going to probably pick up from this. I don't know. I might play more music. Who knows? Anyway, this is Sorrow's Ruin with The Winds. Sorrow's Ruin out of Tucson, Arizona with their tune The Winds. Now, I don't know what else we're going to play, but I'll tell you what. Man, I'm still coming down from the high of last night's show with LORDI. It was just like one of those goals that you set for your life, you know? I mean, it's some of you guys like, big deal. It's nobody. But to me, that was a big deal. Another big deal is to open up for KISS, okay? That is another big deal. That, whether it ever happens or not, is, still up in the air. But it is something that I've always wanted to do, was my concept band open up for KISS, LORDI, Slipknot, all those types of bands like that, those concept type bands. Those are the bands I want to open up for. But LORDI is something that I've always wanted to do. And last night was it. It was an achievement of one of my goals. You know, like I said, some of you guys are like, oh, big deal, it's just Lordi. No, to me, it's more than just Lordi. It is freaking Lordi, okay? But anyway, we're going to move right along. Let's do, let's see here. How about, let's see here. Hey, I think Atoll's got a show coming up this weekend, right? A free show over at the Tempe Tavern. So let's listen to one of their tunes right here. Welcome to Hell by Atoll. Let's keep the gnarliness going. How about some Lost in Lies with Medication?
The minute they drop one acid capsule or ingest it in any way, they bought the farm.
Cut the cord. Medication. So pull the pistol from your mouth.
I'll tell you what I know. I know that in fact too many kids that begin with pot end up with heroin. I know that if you drink you suffer a loss of judgment. But I also know that judgment returns when you sober up. I know, and so do you, when you flip out on an acid trip, you never know when you're gonna slip out again. Marijuana is the flame, heroin is the fuse, LSD is the bomb.
Medication, 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 medication.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So anyways, there was something I wanted to talk to you guys about. You're probably going to leave, but it's going to take a couple of minutes. So I definitely want you guys to hear this. Okay. I am a father of an extreme autistic child. Okay. And with him being on the spectrum, he is extremely violent and extremely destructive at times. Has a lot of sensory issues, okay? And sometimes he gets so violent that he thrashes around and he ends up hurting himself, okay? And all the people that work with him know that this is what happens. But apparently the inexperienced school, public government-controlled school that he goes to, sees that a bruise on him and feel that they need to call the cops. And they've been doing this for the past 3 weeks. They're just like harassing us. And it's starting to really get on our nerves. Every time we got to scan him in the morning with a light and make sure, that we document every single bruise that's on his body and why it's there. Who in their right mind bubble wraps their boy, 8-year-old boy, extremely active? He has no fear of anything. Most boys don't, but this, being an extreme autistic boy, he doesn't have any fear of anything, anytime. So he'll do anything. And it doesn't matter if you don't keep an eye on him every minute of every second of every day. Then he's going to get hurt sometime, okay? And anyway, to put it plainly, they've been to our house like 5 times now. And we're frankly getting sick and tired of it. And a lot of people, well, why don't you just give him up to the state? They have better services to care for him anyway, and stuff like that. I'm like, are you seriously asking me that? Seriously? You want me to give up my son, whom I love with all my heart, because he gets a couple bruises and inexperienced school calls the cops every 2 seconds? And so, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, but I am going to read something, and the reason why, I'm not going to do that, if I can find it. And, here it is. The thing is, this was from a young lady named Jillian. She became a foster parent, and that's where kids go that end up going to the state. Okay, now I'm going to read you this story, and I hope you're still here listening. It's important to understand what's really going on out there. She goes, I became a foster parent a few years back. It was the worst hell I could have ever imagined. I thought I'd be helping to enrich a child's life. Boy, was I wrong. The siblings that were dropped off at my doorstep were given to CPS by their mother. Her boyfriend of the week was more important. The father was in jail and had a girlfriend a year older than one of his sons, pregnant with his 10th child. CPS lied about the issues the children had. Me, being new and naive, believed them. The so-called caseworker would not return telephone calls, ignored respite requests made well in advance, and threatened the foster kids with their court-mandated transportation never arrived for family visits because the CPS worker forgot to schedule the transport. The only other time I saw the caseworker was when the kids were taken to a new foster home. My home was busted up and destroyed by these kids. I could not get any help that you are told is available to you because there is none. Many caseworkers are incompetent and young with no experience. These foster kids are used to $200 sneakers and thought that living on welfare was cool. Their parents let them do whatever they pleased. The saddest part, these kids had a file a mile long, being in and out of the system their entire lives. One of them couldn't even spell his first name. The other had a second grade education and couldn't read or write. I did everything possible to help these kids. I hired a teacher as their sitter while I was at work. Yes, I had to have a sitter for teenagers, which cost more than the monthly stipend. No help from CPS. We had family time, activities, dinners together, etc. I had them enrichment. I had them in enrichment activities and therapy. None of that helped these poor kids. Why? CPS is not a support system for these kids. It is a business, period. Just like schools, the same business. How so many could be involved in these kids' lives and just let them just let them age out. Telling me, don't worry about it. Hopefully they'll run away. It won't be your problem because the caseworker refused to find another placement for them. Yes, I wanted to help these kids. Not have them bust up my home and have CPS tell me, you're not the only person that had your home destroyed. So what? So for Joey, I really commend you for wanting to assist a child. This is something else. Overpaid, underworked. They care about those kids. CPS goal is to reunite the family. Anyway, that was her story. And some of the things that I've read on the internet, the percentages of children that are being abused in foster homes are off the charts. So why would I even consider subjecting a child whom I love to the state system? Not gonna happen. And my sister works for they're not called CPS anymore. They're called DCS, I think. Department of Child Safety. Yes, DCS. And she says that the things that she reads and sees, some of these families, is horrific. Children get abused like you would not believe. Just sick and twisted people out there, let me tell you. But we are not one of them. Our child is a boy and he gets a bruise from time to time. That's it. But no, the inexperienced teacher at his school sees the need to have the police on speed dial. Ridiculous. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. Let's see, what are we gonna do here? How about some American standards, the engine and the engineer on the Dust Bowl Metal Show? Oh yeah, baby. Man, I love those guys. Those guys are so cool, man. If you ever never seen them live, you need to get out and check them out. They put on a hell of a stage show. Talk about energy, those guys. Absolutely amazing. Let's do some Lost in Lies with a tune called Evolution.
Universe. Thirst was a curse, was quenched by the earth. Sun made the rains evaporate one day. Calm DNA was making way. Hemoglobin, Mother Nature's small spilling water that we drink to create life in nature using quantum chemistry. Electricity occurs naturally. Homo sapiens will use that to see. Damming up the river will fuck up the flow. Need H2O to make the city glow. Always pros and cons, now the fish don't spawn. Semiotic circle, exploding like a bomb. Like water, like rain, like acid in your brain. Like fire, like pain, evolution or insane. Like water, like rain, like acid in your brain. Fire, pain, evolution or insane. Apex, Grace X1 in the Matrix. Blood on the crime scene, gloves that are latex. Weapon X, Terminex, a translated syntax. Wasp nest hex that infects you like insect. Faceless, placeless, case that is tasteless. Laced with mace, spit venom in your face. Turn pocket aces, earn the greatness. Finger in the socket, you got burned just like razors. Lasers, phasers, stun guns, tasers. Elected like a storm, I was born voracious. A-list, outrageous, lay waste to the A-list. Restless, rapist, disease that's contagious. Ageless, endless, immortal, stupendous. Dreadiest, deadliest, savviest, nemesis. Even once I'm dead, I feel hearts full of dread. Cut the head off the Hydra, come back to bite ya. Like water, like rain, like acid in your brain. Like fire, like pain, evolution or insane. Like water, like rain, like acid in your brain. Fire, pain, evolution or insane. Are we all insane? Are we all insane? Like moss into the blood.
People are like, where's the air raid hour? Well, I'm not having one tonight because I got a lot to talk about. And so next up, we got 3 bands coming up. A Toy Called God, Final Drive, and Diamond Lane are your next 3 up on the Dust Bowl Metal Show.
Fleetness permeating
right, Diamond Lane. Next up is Bleed the Fifth with DOS. That was Bleed the Fifth with DOS. Guess what I found? I found a CD. It's an older one, but this one's Lordi, Devil is a Loser. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm going to beef that up a little bit. Give me a minute. Let's play some Pedal Soul of Infamy. And oh, no, that's not it. How about Paradiso Falls Conquest? And I'll be right back with that Lordi tune beefed up. There you go. The Riff by LORDI.
This morning he offered me a ride. I said I think
was LORDI, the Riff. What a great show it was last night at Club Red in Mesa, Arizona. Freaking awesome. Wow, what an honor to open up for those guys. I've been waiting for 5 years for that moment. Last night it was it, and it was wow. Just great people, too. Amazing. Next up is a band called Unconscious Minds with a tune called Blackout. All right, that was Unconscious Minds with Blackout. Next up is Voodoo Sex Cult with Voodoo Rising. Oh yeah, baby. All right, that was Voodoo Sex Cult with Voodoo Rising on the Dust Bowl Metal Show. Those guys are out of Prescott. Nice and cool up there right now. It hit almost 90 degrees yesterday down in the valley. Boy, I thought we were going to die on stage last night. And then I looked at LORDI and went, what am I whining about? Those guys are covered in latex. Wow. So anyway, I am going to tell you a little bit about something right now that's really important. The Awareness Tour 2017. We want you to book this tour in your city. We are getting ready to contact a few more to continue booking this tour. It's been a long process, let me tell you. The amount of homeless veterans in the U.S. has become an epidemic. You can make all the difference in their lives. There are over 1 million homeless people in the U.S. alone, and 1 out of every 5 of them is a U.S. veteran. Will you stand with us to show our heroes that we love and care about them? Just a small donation will put a team of people to work towards building self-sustainable communities for our heroes. This community will not only give them a place to call home, but it will also give them the tools to secure a positive future. You can make a difference. Stand with us and donate now. The veteran we house may be someone you know. You can go to dustbowlradio.com, donate there, or you can go to theawareness.tour.com, donate there, or you can go directly to GoFundMe.com/theawareness-tour 2017. Now, our children are important too. 1 in 50. No one knows the true number of children diagnosed with autism, and we most likely never will. It's believed to be 1 in 45. With your help, this team will be able to receive the funding needed for better research to stop this disorder from hurting any more of our children. Will you stand with this team to make this reality? Funding for proper research outside of the government-controlled facilities is in dire need. Will you help bring more funding for this very damaging disorder? And another thing I want to bring up on this topic is the fact that parents with children with autism, a lot of them, before they have the child, have both people working in the home. But when a child ends up being diagnosed with autism, one of the parents has to quit work. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because that child needs to be cared for 24/7. So one of the parents has to quit, and that cuts down the income for that household by half. And when that happens, where does the funding come to survive? That's the problem we're having. There's not enough funding out there to help these parents. When you've got 1 in 45 to 1 in 50 children that are being diagnosed with autism each and every year, every day, basically, and there's not enough funding to help these families. Did you know that to get on services from the state or the government, there is up to a 2-year waiting list in some places? In 2 years, parents can go absolutely insane without the help needed to care for these children. You have no idea the complexity of caring for a child with extreme autism. There is no doubt in my mind that most of you do not. Until you actually care for a child with autism, you will never understand. Now, I get people yelling at me, well, I got Asperger's. You know what? Be thankful that you have a lighter form of autism. Some people have children with very, very destructive and damaging children. My son is violent and destructive, and he hurts himself all the time. I mean, you try to hold a kid's hands back because he needs those endorphins or whatever they are to go through his brain, because he doesn't feel the pain when he's hurting himself. All he feels is the endorphins or whatever that are causing him to feel better, because he's having an overload of sensory. He's having a sensory overload. And let me tell you, when you don't have the help to care for something like that because your family household has been, the money's been cut in half, what do you do? So that's why we're doing this tour, to get signatures, to raise money for better funding for these families with children with autism. And we want to build a community for veterans. And it's not only a place that they can call home, but also give them the tools to secure a positive future. And you guys can make the difference on both these. So stand with us and donate now. TheAwarenessTour.com, DustBowlRadio.com, GoFundMe.com/The Awareness Tour 2017. Thank you so much for listening to me. I've got maybe enough time for a couple more songs tonight, and I really don't know what to play. Tell you the truth. Let's see, Hounds of Tindalos. There we go. There's a killer Arizona band right there. Self-inflicted by Hounds of Tindalos.
Again, but it's been so long since I've been there. I try to up and go again, it's just so hard to find my path again. We're a little too lazy for revolution. I'ma blame my crazy on evolution. I ain't got much time for resolution, and I'm not gonna bring it till it stops. I tried to change the way you think, but we're just so far gone that we're lost again. I keep on turning back, you keep on turning away. I keep on trying to find my own new way. I'm not saying, I'm just singing. We're a little too lazy for revolution. I'ma blame my crazy on evolution. I ain't got much time for resolution, and I'm not gonna bring it till it stops. We're a little too lazy for revolution. I'ma blame my crazy on evolution. I ain't got much time for resolution, and I'm not gonna bring it till it stops.
Man, those guys are so cool. I got a chance to see them at the hall at Pranksters 2 a few months back, and man, they are really good musicians. They got a lot of cool grooves, and that's a band called Headstrom. Little Too Lazy was the name of the track. We got time enough for one more, and we're going to give that slot to Dutch Rosenberg Theater. He's got a show coming up here. I think it's either tomorrow or Sunday. I don't remember which, but either one of them is going to be at Joe's Grotto. I can't remember which one. Dang it, pisses me off. I wish I had that flyer with me. But this is Dutch Rosenberg Theater with If You're Cryptic.
silly games. People says richer than hates, and everyone
cryptic.
You know what most people never will know.
All right, meatbags, that's the end of the show. I thank you all for joining me, and remember, theawarenesstour.com. Donate, and let's get a lot of those veterans a place to live. And let's get more funding for the parents with children with autism. Okay, that's important. Okay, love you guys. Keep it brutal. And we will see you next Thursday, 6 to 9, meatbags. Oh, yeah.